So here's 3 key tips that you really need to understand when you're working towards your goals. Now, the number one thing is going to be your nutrition. By far, that is the number one thing we need to get right. So if you fall in the category where you want to lose weight and drop body fat, then this is going to be absolutely vital. You got to remember that when it comes to dropping body fat, it's really down to your calorie consumption and making sure that you're burning off more calories each day than you are consuming. So the first thing that we look at here, which would be already set for you, is going to be your calorie intake. And the only way you're really going to know that is if you actually start to track your food and log everything through the MyFitnessPal and aim for your target each and every day. If you're winging it, if you're going, oh sure, I tracked it yesterday and it was fine, you're not going to get to where you want to be 100%. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to have to track forever. It just means you need to track for long enough that you start to understand your portion sizes until you actually can maintain the targets that we're reaching. So that's the number one thing, is going to be the calories. The next thing with your nutrition is going to be your protein intake. So again, we would have set some targets based off your protein, which would have been roughly around double your body weight, whatever your weight is in kg. The reason why we want to keep the protein intake up so high is simply because, one, it takes a lot longer, or it's a lot harder for your body to break down proteins and fats and carbs. So that means your body actually burns off more calories while it's breaking down proteins. Number two, it makes you feel fuller for longer. So it kind of prevents you from having, prevents you from overeating, prevents you from having more snacks throughout the day and stuff like that. And then the third part then as well is that it helps you to maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. So by getting stronger in the gym and building up a bit of muscle, that your body actually works harder to maintain that muscle. So you're going to be actually burning off even more calories there again, and it's going to bring your metabolism up. So that's the number one thing, is going to be your nutrition. The second thing is going to be your training. So like I said, it's down to making sure that we're moving, that we are burning calories. And when you are in the gym, what I do suggest you do is making sure that you are pushing yourself towards that 80, 90% or even 100% effort. You don't want to be doing your workouts feeling, that was easy enough, that's no bother, I still have plenty left in me, I could actually do another workout later on. If you're pushing yourself hard enough, then you will get a lot more benefit from doing them. So just again, even if you're starting off, just make sure that you're working within your limit and you're kind of gradually pushing that each and every week moving forward. The next part then is obviously going to be another part of the training is going to be actually including the movement outside the gym, which is going to be your steps. So again, if you have a goal of losing weight and dropping body fat, it's going to be vital that you can actually maintain a high level of steps every day, simply because 10,000 steps is equivalent to roughly around 500 calories. And in 1 kilo of body fat, it's 7,000 calories. So if you did 10,000 steps a day over 7 days, that would be equivalent to 3,500 calories with the 500 calories a day, which is equivalent to half a kilo of body fat. So if you're maintaining a high level of steps based off the goals that we've kind of set on your steps, it is going to drastically help you working towards dropping fat or losing weight. Now, the last part is obviously going to be your rest and recovery. So making sure that you're getting good, adequate sleep, that you're keeping your stress managed as well. And if you're kind of struggling with those areas, 100% make sure you let me know that we can start to work on them. But they're the 3 most vital parts that we need to start implementing straight away to ensure that you do get the best results moving forward.